It's the newest resort we're building here at Universal Orlando. 1,800 room hotel, 900 suites, 900 standard rooms. It's a throwback hotel. This is a classic beach resort of the late 50s, early 60s. Googie architecture inspired by A1A, Pacific Coast Highway, and Route 66, all melded into one big family destination.
And you say A1A, I actually grew up around here, actually further south, and the architecture, the designs that we're seeing do look very much like the hotels of the 70s, 80s, and early 90s, where everything had this really sharp edge, really sharp retro look to it.
You'll see there's two looks this hotel has. There's the first 600 rooms. It's going to look a little more mom and pop. It's going to look like a smaller beach resort. The next 1,200 rooms, let's just say this guy ran into some money and his resort was doing real well, because the next 1,200 rooms get a little more sophisticated. But don't lose track of what started the first 600 rooms. It's bright colors. It's not really sharp lines, but it's clean. If we think of it as, late 50s architecture was, everything had a function, and people were bragging about structure at the time. So you see these spindly little columns that you kind of question, how does that even hold that up? And so there's a number of things that we look at that are coming straight from that era. One of the comments we get a lot when people start to really immerse themselves in what it is we're doing, someone will always throw out, "Oh, like Mad Men," and we get that comment a lot. And I'll be honest, I hadn't really watched the show till I was working on this project, and now that I'm working on this, I'll watch episodes and say, "Oh, there's that clock," or "There's it." So there is a lot of similarity.
And there's a lot from the pictures and videos that we've been seeing. There's a lot to do family-wise. It seems like it's with the 10-lane bowling alley, the lazy river, the pools. Everything's just kind of pulling family together.
Yeah, very much so. One of the things we're very proud of is that this resort offers the opportunity for families to experience the resort and experience it together. So we see that where if something is too targeted at a specific generation, what ends up happening is mom will tell the kids, "Well, you guys go do that, and we're going to wait here," or vice versa. I don't want to go sit in that boring restaurant. I'm going to go play by the pool or whatever. That's not the case here at all. This hotel is specific enough and general enough at the same time that there's something for everyone to do and still be in the same area. So, our bowling alley, we're very proud of. It's a family bowling alley, and that's something that we've really strived for, is to make everything family and do everything as a unit as much as we can.
And it seems like there's a huge surge in these retro bowling alleys. Did that kind of, with all kinds of bowling alleys popping up over Orlando, was that in the back of your head when you started designing it?
Honestly, it wasn't. Our bowling alley came about by, we had a specific desire to get guests to a specific area, and just from an architectural standpoint. And when we started looking at what amenity would do that, the bowling alley came to light. We've been working on this for a couple of years. I know that we've looked at all the bowling alleys since that have now opened that are a little more retro in theme, but they're doing a great job, and we think it's a slightly different product that we're offering. But yeah, the timing couldn't be better. I'm told that bowling is the fastest growing family sport in the United States, and here we are building the largest family hotel under construction in the country right now. So it really worked well together. It worked great.